really, really well for them. They won't have enough damage to do that push.
Oh, there he is.
God.
There he is.
We know that face.
We know that face so well. He's just been lurking in the back, and he finally shows himself with Will TNC's Huskar lineup. Is it going to cheese their way into the next round?
Lane to start this off, and already OG, they're switching everything up. They bring their 2 supports up to the top lane and leave Moon going up against the Void. In fact, Notel, he's hunting into the trees to try and find Jimmy. He actually goes to the old school classic Jimmy hide hunter spot up in those trees, but he's not going to find him. Is that his fly? Well, he's trying to body block up Raven. Not enough control. It's actually a kill going on. Miracle of all. It's the mid lane that finds the first blood. They're still chasing down Crit on the top lane. This OG safe flame will survive, but Miracle first blood. Ember was already going to have a hard enough a time as it is. Oh, the avalanche, it connects. Demon, too low. The Shadow Wave, one more attack. It actually comes in from Crit to find it. VS makes his way up, looking for the stun onto Notel. He's already pretty low, and Raven, no cold arrows, no gust. He doesn't really have any disable and control of his own, just the damage buff up. So he's also found a lot of levels. OG can look to try it and take some fights early on, and in fact with the double smoke, Crit and Fly, they're headed down south for exactly that, but they may be too late. The VS is roaming around. Moon is like he was right between the fog of war lines. So you can set up if you want to, but Fly will arrive, Crit will join, the Iron Shell, you put one onto the Ogre, they just slow down the VS with a gust from the throw range, they push them back, cold arrows as well, keeping them away, but then the stun, Vengeful Spirit's gonna burn up the Iron Shell, but the Shallow Grave from Demon, perfect time, Crit will die, the VS gets back in range of the safety of the tier 1 tower, now it's Demon who's still in a little bit of trouble, he will finally drop, Fly looking for more thunders, Moon makes a break for the tree line, Fly, he needs more damage with the Iron Shell, he's almost got it, Raven needs to run, he's attracted the creep wave into the troll, the bash is there, and it's a double kill for Fly.
Wow, it's actually so hard to see the Ion Shell in the open.
He solo killed the Huskar. It looks like it was the heavy spirit committal.
Wow. That's a matchup that's like nearly impossible to win. That's like an 85, 90 matchup in favor of Huskar. But,
that was toasty.
Kuku's finally revealed himself. He was missing from the mid lane. That's what OG was looking for. But the invis rune that allowed him to stay hidden. And Notel, he's going to toss in Fly, which will allow for the follow-up stun. They keep the control with the avalanche and Kuku. They burn through him again. And OG, there's a reason why teams are scared of letting them have IO.
Well, Drow Strat getting pushed in, not good.
Probably not. Especially when Raven's gone for like a heavy stat item build, like double race dance to the next to a circlet, Miracle, easy maneuver, can close the distance on a draw range with ease, and then actually leaves his spirit underneath the tier 1 tower on the top lane.
They're waiting for Tiny. Tiny's gonna smoke in, looks like he has Bloodlust, he has Shadow Blade, and I don't believe TNC have any.
There's no sentries. There's no sentries down. They won't understand that Notel's right on top of him. VS in the tree line. Sons of Valve, they just toss the throw under the tier 1 tower. Darkseid will going to use the damage from that to find the kill, and now Kuku. Life breaks up, a great Kono, catching 3 on the back line. This will give TNC a chance to Kuku with a Shallow Grave. He'll stand his ground, but down be brought down. OG, they may just have the sustain required to win this fight as they get the extra stun. 4 loss for TNC. Miracle arrives in the nick of time.
That was a really important point where he had an armor toggle. That you take. There are 10,000 gold in the hole, and this would be a nice pick-me-up for Kuku.
It's crazy to think they don't know. Like, there's no Chronosphere, so you wouldn't think at OG that they would slip in, but there it is. Agency Mortling goes the way of the Huskar.
However, they're isolated, 3 of them out on their own.
He puts down the wall, he'll get a couple of illusions, the life break call from Kuku, Notel in through the rear, however, Avalanche top, say goodbye to the Aegis, the Immortal Demon, already used the Grave on himself, still with a couple of one-charges, won't commit them, and now Kuku, Sam, he has to let the Chronosphere go, where they're all outside of it, they can move over towards Moon, but then he zooms in, he wants to fight this one, Miracle's already got a triple kill, does not have his steering chains up for another 1 second, no way to toss him forward, but he'll have his spirit up if he wants to jump towards the Faceless Void. Time Walk is off cooldown at 1 second time, and Miracle gets there. The Time Walk will allow him to get back in range of the tier 3. So Miracle will just have to settle for a triple kill. No opening just yet, no tell. Moved into that cover of the Silver Edge, walking right behind Kuku. There's no sentry wars, there's just the towers I have to rely on. And with the tether, he'll run in, Avalanche throwing Kuku back out again. It's a good chrono position for Sen, but he's still waiting for it now to get it. The Shallow Grave will keep Huskar up. Ball hero Shimochi caught out. They try and swap into a safe position. Now he's back in. Runs up with no tell. Kuku can't hold it, however. There's too many iron shells up. There's still a 1-for-1 trade-off. Make that 1-for-2. A Sentinel Spirit will fall as well. Miracle copy too much damage from this Drow Ranger. Very, very low. Faceless Void needs a time lock as well if you can find this kill over on crit as the fight will separate. They're around the Ancients. The Sleight of Fist. This will actually keep Miracle out of the fight for a little bit longer until Void moves over. Not in range for a punch. It's crit down south. Miracle up north. He's turning around with a spirit damage to the Sleight of Fist. Demons even so low. They chat away, but they bring down Miracle. And they'll bring down crit as well. TNC repelling OG. Moon lucky to survive, TPing out a little bit further up on the top lane. An opening in mid, sentries are down, there's no one invising close. No observer wards as well. And they, oh wow, really? Raven just slipped around the side, almost to his farm, and the Spider Fist steering chase didn't connect from Miracle. The chrono was up in 6 seconds. OG must be careful here. Might almost be worth it. She doesn't have Surge. You've only got Greaves up. Now, the tether forward. Crit does have relocate with a 3-man chrono. Sam hits it. Miracle wants to try and fight, but they're probably going to lose. Crit goes to Greaves, and the one charges. Raven finally gets it close up to find the kill. The 2-for-1 trade-off, they move around the Darkseer wall. Miracle back in again. A double searing chain. They have enough. Tiny comes back in again too. Surged up, Iron Shell into Silver Edge. Where's that sentry? There are 2 of them down. He'll get the Avalanche. The stun is there. Sleight of Fist. It is going to be enough damage to get through the Faceless Void, but the throws on the back line, peppering OG down.
Wow, what team fight coming out from TNC. That was like one of those chronos that you're afraid, like if you miss, you'll hit 0, but if you hit it, you get 3 of them. That was just what they needed.
Taking this tier 1 tower on the bot lane.
Radiant's
which looks like a
middle
big
tower
objective,
is
but that's
under
only
attack.
because of the blood loss.
Radiant's
It's a very
middle
easy
tower
one.
has
And then
fallen.
mid lane, No-Tail's pushing in. Miracle's coming through the top. You take the tier 1 and you already got to back up. Unless you want to have heavy damage done to your buildings.
Void perhaps looking for a Chronosphere.
BS can't get there in time. No-Tail being very defensive. The bottom lane, Miracle.
Radiant's
He gets
bottom
it.
tower
With the double
has
damage to work. Mana Style sends the 2 illusions back over to the creep. And then spirits away up to the top lane.
Now Demon Kuku caught out by their lonesome as their TP's worth of rotated back, and they are just dead.
And Moon was the bait. Kuku tried to turn on the damage. There's too much. This is the problem when OG can bring in so much support so quickly. Now TNC is really feeding him that much. But now it's time for Roshan. So OG, they have the confidence this time around just to slip into the pit. They have the damage because the Tiny is no longer on the top lane. Meanwhile on bot lane, and Miracle! That's a big one! Miracle will die. He's dead for a good 80 seconds, no buyback available. OG will at least have the advantage. They started Roshan before this happened, so TNC can't just look over and force an OG fight. Would have been a good time for it as well. Chrono's coming back off cooldown in 10 seconds time. And they don't know if actually Miracle now actually has his buyback, but No-Tail caught out. They still have swap available, so if they want to hold No-Tail in close, they can do so. Faces Void, Chrono's up, leads forward, doesn't have really a great target to go on, and the relocate is there. Crit will take him back. They know Io is on the return.
I wonder if they're gonna like buy back Io or buy back on Ember and spring a trap. Oh no!
They swap Fly in. They're looking for more. They're actually going to bring down Fly. With a Huskar jump, Void moves over, Chrono on the crit. They really are just committing for 1 kill on the other. They don't care as long as they get the kill, which they'll be able to do so. They get through the tier 2 tower. Buybacks available for all 3 players of OG, but their base is now under attack.
Tower is under attack. Dire's structures
Buyback trying to
are
scare
fortified.
TNC off, but without Miracle's name on the buyback.
And he comes! The big wall! 3-man with the Avalanche! Fly will arrive! They're buying time! Still no Miracle! Ball back, he has not done it yet! He's waiting in timeout! Kuku will battle against Crit! The cheese will keep him alive. Also giving the regeneration to Notel, who's hunting the backline, keeping that road range aura off the Kuku. He turns, Notel will drop. The Miracle is alive once again. And maybe TNC don't want to fight. The blink from Notel. He gets away, still gusted up. He'll get back to the tier 3 tower. Miracle looking to make the space through it again with another jump pin. But it's Kuku, it's the Huskar. You've got to fear him, not to mention fear Raven. That damage with a gust, pushing Miracle away. The face is void on 30 life. He'll time walk off the damage. Raven in the trees. Notel will finally get a kill onto a TNC member. And Miracle will make it twice. Faceless Void dropping. Both TNC players, they have buyback too. But that patience from OG not bringing Miracle back in. Is Huskar actually out? He may go down. Honey's right behind him. He'll end up hitting him. Doesn't actually break the blood. The Kuku will stand his ground. Demon moves over, giving the extra armor. Now Notel. Does he build up more than he can chew? With a shallow grave, you bet on Ellie. They're gonna go through more. Kuku, life break up in 2 seconds time. Flies in the tree line, thrown down by the Scotty. Miracle gusted up. This could be huge if they can find him. Kuku, life break, he lost the vision. Miracle got it around the tree line. He'll blink himself down and TP out. They will not catch the Ember Spirit.
These have been some amazing gusts from Raven, though. Always catching the Ember Spirit off guard.
I'll end up denying it
Radiant's
out.
top tower has been denied.
All the lanes being pressured. Moon was taking care of the bottom, and TNC, they're going to try and find any kind of opening. They don't have everybody with them, however. The Huskar's not in the neighborhood, and they just walk into Notel. They'll break free. Tiny, well, there's your shallow grave and Corner spin. Notel's spun out. Moon going to try and create some space and back into a 3-man wall, pulling into Sam. But Raven's still the man doing the damage. You can keep them locked in, but now Raven the damage to Fly. Will it be enough? You need this short range to do some lifting. Fly will drop. 2 heroes on the sideline. They buy back on the VS almost.
And then you can
Finding the kill on the TPing out crit. Miracle also home safely. But that's 2 heroes down. Instant buyback comes out from the Tiny. And I see a Demon Edge over on that Courier for Raven.
Rapier?
If he was going to buy a Rapier, would have sold something else. Like, he's still going to sell the S&Y. He might just be looking for Monkey King Bar.
Yeah, Monkey King Bar versus the Solo Crest.
Bottom lane, Kuku, out too far. Hit by that Silver Edge. He'll have protection. BKB will come out. He needs more help, however, and it's coming in the void! He gets a 3-man corner, but they swap out Notel. It's all out Raven to attack into him, and Notel's so far away from the fight. The Tiny's down with no buyback. All that was lost was the VS and the void. But you're still okay with that. You keep your 2 primary sources of damage up. Kuku and Raven. They will survive.
Crit. Awfully close.
He has a blink and a TP available, yet he's still waiting. What is he waiting for?
I'm not sure. He has to have a plan of some sort.
Relocates a hero down to himself?
Not sure. Maybe looking for like a wisp explosion on someone, but I don't know who it would be. No one's really loving it. He's going for a
snipe?
Courier snipe.
That would be interesting to attempt.
Yeah, I think he's actually going to do it.
Demon just put down the Observer Ward, so he doesn't see him. He's not close enough. And the Courier, well, with the creep wave, 1 attack, 2 attack,
Radiant's
3 attack,
Courier
TP,
has been
and Demon, the Shadow Wave damage. It won't be enough. Courier snipe is real. A lot of sustain that comes from the VS and the Dazzle. All these things they keep using to, like, perfection. And it doesn't allow OG to finish it. What I want to see from Miracle is, yeah, there she is! We have ourselves a Rapier. Onto the Ember Spirit. We almost hit the hour mark as TNC. They'll enter the mid. Do they go for a GG push? Yep, they are. They're attacking the T4 towers. Already to jump forward. Chris, he needs help now. That wall, will it be enough? Kuku's still there in the Chrono Spirit. On 2. Kuku runs into it. No shot's gonna go down. No buyback. They're going for the T1. Ember down. The Rapier's gone. It's all dead. As TNC
Dyer's
done
middle
it.
tower
The
has
impossible.
fallen.
Two-time major winner.
Radiant
You
structures are
gone.
Radiant
The
victory.
Filipinos have eliminated OG! TNC have done it! The dream, the reality!
Wow, look at them cheering in the booth. They have to be so incredibly happy with that win. And net worth does not matter that much anymore. Sam H with the faces void.